Précaution pa kapon, c'est un petit causerie chaque samedi sur Radio Ça. Prends précaution pour éviter malheur. Prends précaution pour joindre bon résultat. On prend précaution pour protéger santé nous, santé famille nous. On prend précaution pour protéger la vie nous, la vie famille nous. Pour plus d'informations avec patronage, relais 954 638 83 21. Ou capon, prends précaution. Ou pas capon, prends plus précaution.
Pouye m'pese café, ouais. En arrivant, moi, sous portail, un gendarme arrêté moi. Maman, pouye m'pese café, ouais. En arrivant, moi, sous portail, un gendarme arrêté moi. Mes amis, ça m'a dit la caille, elle m'arriver. Ouais.
Bonsoir, bonsoir tout le monde. Bonsoir. Happy Sunday to everyone. Bonsoir, nous. Bienvenue à Précaution PPKapon. This is Shirley Auxais. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I wanted to remind you guys that there's no I in team. In teamwork, we have an awesome team that works behind us. I want everyone to say hello or I welcome my beautiful, extraordinaire engineer, Miss Rebecca. Rebecca is awesome, y'all. I'm going to show you guys a video of Rebecca just doing her thing. She looks like so serious when she's back there behind the engineering boards. Ndare me remercier Jonan. Etan moi-même ma practice créole moi boy ici, Jonan a fait des gars en anglais dans Global Business Talk Show. Et t'arrête encourager nous pour nous et like us on Facebook dans IT District. Nous avons un website itdistrict.com where you are going to find us live and you're also going to be able to see our past shows. So tout show que nous t'avons déjà, vous pouvez go dans itdistrict.com. Moi encourager nous pour nous subscribe on our Facebook et puis pour nous encourager nous also for you guys to be on our Instagram and we also are going to have a YouTube channel. I'm really excited about that. Et programme ça sponsorisé by the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce, Haitian American Chamber of Commerce. Nous supporter tout le monde dans Broward avec Palm Beach or anyone c'est là où besoin bonne information, bon contact pour tout ça nous besoin et dans communauté. Encore this show is also sponsored by Notary by Shirley, a mobile notary company where notaire y a vinn joindre nous. Ou pas obligé sortir dans affaire Covid là et tout notaire qui dans Notary by Shirley yo fully tested with COVID, yo vinn avec gants yo, masque yo pour notarier papier pour la caille nous. Also by Afro-Caribbean Groove, many of the chambers of commerce support initiative ça parce que n'a fait bon travail dans la rue. Today we have an also awesome guest. If you've been looking on our Instagram at Shirley Auxais or bien on our Facebook at Haiti District or bien on any one of our social media sites who our special guest is, I'm so excited to have them here. Pas oublier que jeudi c'est dernier jour pour nous voter early voting. Surtout n'a supporté Linda Julien for early voting is City Council seat number 5 et moi supporter Linda en pile. Linda Miami Gardens, so monsieur dame Miami Gardens yo, please supporter Linda Julien for City Council seat number 5, la pote changement dans communauté pour nous. We have an awesome show for you guys today. Jodi na pote petite panou, petite qui sorti dans un trail et Miami. Na pote un bon comédien banou and he's just doing remarkable things. He's crossing over so many different things. For the very first time we have our own Haitian comedian and he's going to be on Amazon. He is on Amazon Prime. He was so hilarious and we're going to get to speak to him as soon as we get back. We'll be right back.
Raison pour laquelle on le Sejoe, c'est parce que chaque femme fait une blague sur Facebook bah ça me déconne comment ces blagues yo yes ça qu'a fait là Sejoe. Donc moun yo là ou dans la rue dit oh Sejoe. Donc moi-même en tant que nèg fort que je suis, m'tou kembel Sejoe. Well, me fait Brooklyn New York tant qu'on vrai haïtien. Oui. Mon petit frère, monsieur fait Canada, Québec. Ça veut dire, maman, t'es un petit bouboune international. Oui, petit Boubou nan t'a voyagé.
Everybody, oh my gosh. Sejoe, how are you? Welcome.
How you doing?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Pas même connais kick pour commencer. Comment yeah? I mean, like, where are you? Koto yeah, we haven't seen Miami misses you.
Well, I know. Well, that's the thing. When you're like Miami, New York, my so yeah, I left Miami in 2015.
Yes.
I'm a peacock. I need to fly. So, I went to New York, and then from that point on, I try to switch gears almost every year.
Okay. So, my espère que après tout temps, ça nous c'est 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, like a good season. So that means that you're coming back, right? Is that the whole thing?
Well, yeah, I may come back. Parce que même après Freddy, I mean, back à vraiment gérer Freddy. That get on my nerves, yo. Comme si pour changer radio pour les saisons changer, maintenant radio comme ça moi-même. Moi, I love the heat.
Okay, when was the last time you were in Miami?
Oh, au contraire, là, je Miami tout dernièrement là, oui, que depuis les bagages là commencé là, but with my mom, so I had to go to Miami to see her,
Okay, so again, famille, c'est toujours okay. On va poser une question. Le monde demande, are you from Miami ou bien est-ce que c'est mon New York ou yeah?
No, c'est Miami.
Miami?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not even from Miami, because I'm so Tahiti, in Florida. I lived in Pembroke Pines.
That's still Miami.
Do you know Pembroke Pines?
We, of course, live in Pembroke Pines.
Yeah, well, there it is. Well, Pembroke Pines pas vraiment Miami, il pas vraiment fort là dedans. It's just, sous besoin peace and quiet, you got it on.
Okay, yeah. But depuis habiter like dans Sud Floride là, tout le monde connaît que c'est Miami où habiter.
Oui, non, c'est Miami. Même parce que soit le monde de Pembroke Pines, moi aussi c'est Texas.
Exactement. Même monde qui t'en parle, il dit comme ça, il y a descendu Miami côté y aller Miami.
Oui.
Il est toujours comme ça.
Non, regardez, vous finissez qui tout en bas Miami.
That's what I figured. Everything is like all Miami. So Sejoe, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. I think I'm gonna go all over the place. Ma pose une pile question. Et moi, t'as surtout un petit temps pour nous asseoir. Welcome again to Précaution PPKapon. Nous là, ensemble avec nous chaque dimanche soir. And I'm so happy that you're here with us.
I'm happy to be there with you.
Sejoe, m't'arrête même poser une question. Why comedy? Why comedy? Because moi connais que premièrement, qui ça parenté vlo? What were you supposed to be when you grow up? Qui ça parenté vlo fait?
Well, I was supposed to be I thought I was supposed to be a plastic surgeon because I went to school, right? But honestly, when I was like all throughout probably elementary, I wanted to be a gynecologist. So when I'm in l'école Saint-Louis Gonzague, dans ces garçons seulement. So that being the doctor of vagina fascinated me. But then I got older, and then I'm like, oh, mesdames, yo parle ouais docteur le ba la bon non et le ba la bon problème. Yo vino. Like, no merci. So I was like, no, but doctor ça.
Okay.
So then I was like, yo, what else? Because the thing is, deep in my heart, I knew I didn't want to be a doctor. But I was like, yo, if I'm going to be a doctor, I might as well just make a load of money.
Right.
I might as well make a whole lot of money. So I was like, you know what? Plastic surgery looked pretty nice, And I was like, you know what? I'll be a cosmetic plastic surgeon. Right. So I got my degree in biology, thinking that, I'm going to go to medical school. And I was like, oh. Well, moving senior year in college, I was like, you know what? It's time for my revolution. Like, you know what? I'm not going to, like, if I'm a mom, keep well vivre la vie ça. Because she wanted me to be a doctor.
Right.
Like, you pas vivre la vie ça, aller étudier, aller tout bas ça. I mean, I'm tired. So I went online, to YouTube. I type in, like, jokes. A whole bunch of American jokes came up. And then I put Haitian jokes. And that's back in 2009. I put like Haitian jokes. Nothing like some came up, but they keep up like you like this. Bala man. Like it's just whack. So I'm like, man, what am I gonna be black? I'm just posting. You see, tout fois qu'on nectar qu'on cap chercher un black pour rien dans pour jeune. So I started, telling jokes and be à school.
What did your parents think about that? Like le kunya, because I know that. Tout à l'heure m'a parlé ensemble avec Rebecca. Rebecca dit, est-ce que nous capables juste jouer n'importe dans black Sejoe? I said, no. I said, no. Nous pas qu'à jouer n'importe blague. I said, for nous choisir blague yo because c'est dans radio nous, so it has to be clean. So are your parents cringing? Do they ever cringe? Est-ce que ouais, ooh, Do you think they're embarrassed?
You see, and that's the thing. And you see this stand-up that I released. You guys, man, you guys don't understand, man. This stand-up that I released is literally like an hour, but I wrote material for at least 2 hours and a half.
So, we're going to part 2. Right? We're going to talk about that. So it's going to be a part 2.
We'll talk about that.
Hold that.
Honestly, sometimes in a stand-up, like the thing I failed to mention, which I will mention in my next stand-up, is none of my jokes, I never curse in any of my jokes.
Nope.
And people fail to realize that. Because we as Haitians, we're so fixated on body parts being cuss words that we literally miss the whole point.
Yep.
Like, one of them, like, okay, you know the P word, you see I can say vagina on radio.
Right.
Why? Because vagina is the medical terminology to describe that particular part of the female's body.
Right.
Vagina. Simzi bouboun, tout haïtien gen problème.
That's true. We just played that.
And that's the thing. Simzi bobot, tout haïtien gen problème. But bobot and bouboun are the equivalent to vagina in English. You know what I never say?
What?
I never say that COCO word.
Right.
I never say that.
Right, I know you don't.
Huh?
Do you think that that's because en commencement, créole était réellement francisé? They added that little French thing to it, you know?
Well,
do you think that that's why now Creole sounds so... Creole, it's not vulgar to us in our generation, but it's like vulgar to our parents. You comprends?
Well, that's the thing. We had the chance to see it from a different perspective. But when I say we, Haitian Americans, the Haitians who grew up here had a seat from the outside. Like me, the one that I was living this, bro. I used to get reprimanded for speaking Creole.
Me too.
Like, what? No, and my mom got it worse.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
My mom was born in 1949. My mom did l'école, man. My mom dit qu'on s'adjude qu'on a fait qu'on va écrire les jetons. Jeton is pretty much, you know the checkers pieces? You play checkers?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, the checkers pieces. They will give each student at the school 5 of them at the beginning of the year.
Oh.
They'll give each student 5. At the end of the year, your butt better have 5 pieces of jeton left. Because why? Because if anybody catches you speaking Creole, they are allowed to take one of your jeton pieces.
Wow.
So if you're missing one, that means somebody caught you speaking Creole. If you don't have none, that means you have a filthy mouth.
No way.
And what, dog? Speaking Creole was not, and that was not the way to go, man.
No.
Like, tout ça m'a dit dans ce temps, moi, bon, like, le bon femme, l'homme dit from CCC, bro, women have a big part to play in it too. But, like I was saying, to go back to your point, excuse me, I'm
problem.
This interview.
And then that's why I love talking to you.
to go back to the COCO word, the COCO word is the equivalent to the P word to describe a vagina in English.
Right.
So those words, that ZOZO, I never say that.
No.
To me, that's curse words.
Those are curse words.
Bro, you cannot tell me the anatomical part of my body is a curse word. That makes no sense.
Right. So, Sejoe, that makes so much sense to all of us, and I think that going back at what fait, if you're doing it on purpose, or bien did you set out to do this? But it's almost like you're making it. I know that being in Miami, doing the whole Zoe thing, and then we're Miami Zoes and everything that became really popular in the past couple of years. But I also think that you're presque reintroduce les jeunes to, not only is it cool to be Haitian, but it's also cool. And you mentioned it in your stand-up. We've spoken about it before in the past, that l'on a fait en créole, and then parce que nous t'ai parlé à ce sujet que t'es gen pile moun le rentré ici, yo pas de petit yo parler créole. So talk on that for me a little bit.
Right, gen pile moun comme si créole là. Bon go l'homme te na radio comme ça et puis m'a parler et puis cousine moi dit yo c'est yo créole là pas mal mais non ken côté non. And then I was like même côté am dit regarder bon dit of course créole là pas mal mais non ken côté. Me dit moi ça créole là pas moun li ba gen pied. C'est moi pour mener créole là en côté.
Exactement.
Parce que bon petit bagay like anglais, français, espagnol, nous comprenons langue ça yo c'est gros langue yo comme ça qui fait tout le monde parler. Non. Blanc sorti côté sorti avec yo une batou ou yo force au parler langue yo. Vous comprenez? Donc c'est pas comme si that the language is that even great. Like no, you got beat to speak that language, girl. Like what you talking about?
Exactly.
So donc là nous même n'a pas parler créole. En Haïti, on proverbe qui dit nous parler anglais pour nous vivre, nous parler français pour nous faire intéressant, mais nous parler créole avec nous aimer.
Right.
OK? Donc, parce que, and what more of the truth? Et puis créole, là, c'est nous qui créé lui-même.
Yeah, isn't that
Like,
so
we
cool?
created that.
That's so
like,
cool.
Like, do you understand what that means?
That's a lot.
That says a lot.
It does.
Like, we have a language, et puis nous refuser comme si nous mettons toute langue qui envoie au pique, parce que, like what? Premièrement, bon, nous, I perform in a lot of places. One of the places that I love to perform is Montreal, because Montreal, Canada, moun yo parle français, anglais, créole. Donc, so the way I'm talking to you right now,
Right.
that's the same way I communicate in Canada. I can switch the two languages back and forth.
There was a term that you used the other day when we were on the phone, when lo mélanger créole ensemble avec anglais, like we do all the time.
Right.
What was that term again?
Kringlish?
Kringlish, yes, I like that.
Right. And that's what us Haitian Americans we do. Qu'on ça nous parle. Bon, espagnol, bon, qui de ou fait le Spanglish là. Bon,
Oui.
de le parler. Hey,
C'est ça.
mira, como estás, man? Yesterday I was home and then in mi casa. Come on.
Right.
Donc, nous-mêmes, nous faisons là qui problème. Même ça, même avec Canada, le Canada, je parle français, anglais, and créole.
Okay.
Donc, Canada, it's one of the places that I love to perform, and they get comedy too. Donc, c'est là que les premiers performer, nous charger à problème là.
Okay.
And, yeah, man, like, people, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry, I lost my train.
No, it's okay.
What
Don't
were you
worry.
talking about?
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a short break.